Hello students, a very good day to all. Can you tell me what is your schedule in your whole day? What work you do in a full day? I know you only have the work of doing your homework and that too you don't do. But what else? What else you do in your schedule of your day? Have you ever observed your mother that what work does she do in the whole day? Means how many work she does in the whole day. Let's see. What does your mom do for you children? She cooks food, she washes utensils, she washes clothes, she plays with your brothers and sisters, she goes to market. Can you read here? Cooking food, cleaning utensil, washing clothes, playing with children, going to market and many more household work. And all these words tells us about some or the other action. Some or the other action. And these action words are called verbs in English too. Let's see. Chapter number 9, Verbs, Subject English 2. Today we are going to learn about verbs. Verbs are action words. A word or group of words which show a state of being or action is called a verbs. Here are some example of verbs. As you can see, to read, to stand, to throw, to walk, to fight, to catch, to sign, to clean, to cook, to cut, to do homework, to repair, to fly a kite, to pick flowers, to write. All these action or doing work is called verbs. My dear children, there are kinds of verbs. Let's see. There are two main types, two main kinds, that is the main verb and auxiliary. Auxiliary is nothing but helping words or helping verbs. Primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Let's see. Main verb. Now main verb show us the action done by the subject. Subject is the noun. Thus it is an action word. It is purely an action word. You can see sentence number 1. I play every morning. So play is action word, main verb. I write with pencil. Write is an action word. That means here the main verb in the sentence is write. Verbs are the king of English grammar. Without verb, there will be no sentence, a complete sentence. Let's see the second part of the verb, auxiliary. Now, auxiliary are nothing but helping verb. Auxiliary or helping verbs tells us about a state of being or existence. They help to form the tenses, negative sentences and question. Now, auxiliaries helps us to know the timing, the state, the positivity or type of sentence, interrogation in the sentences. For example, Roshan is dancing on the stage means Roshan is dancing. Dancing is an main verb, action verb. But the word is telling us about that in the present tense Roshan is dancing. The timing or the state of being that doing that action is done presently now. So that word is helping the main verb dancing. Sentence number 2. Seema does not draw neatly. Does not draw. Draw is an pure action word, but does not, these are helping verb which are supporting the action verb. Therefore, does not is an auxiliary. Where are you going? Sentence number 3. Where are you going? Now, going is an action word. Are you? The word are you is creating a question, interrogation in the sentence, and therefore are you is an auxiliary for a question sentence, means interrogative sentence. Same way, sentence number 2, Seema does not draw neatly, means Seema cannot draw neatly. We are telling something negative, and that negative word not is supporting the action word draw. Then only we will come to know that the sentence is negative or affirmative. Let's proceed. Auxiliary also have two subdivisions. Let's see. Kinds of auxiliary. Primary auxiliary. Forms of be, do, have, am, is, are, was, were, will, shall, do, does, did, have, has, had can be used as main verbs as well as helping verbs. So, primary auxiliaries can be used as main verbs or helping verbs. Next is modal auxiliaries. Will, would, shall, should, must, can, may, might, dare to, ought to, etc. It functions only as the using verbs, means these kind of verbs are only used as a using verbs, helping verbs, not as the main verb. It does not change it from according to the person or number of the subject. These helping verbs does not get affected on account of the noun or subject present in the sentence. For example, we must wear uniform to school. Must wear uniform to school means there may be how many number of students, but the helping verb would not change. Same way, next sentence, you can do it. Even if we say they can do it, then also the helping verb here can will not change. Therefore, these modal auxiliaries cannot change according to the person or number of the subject. Let's solve an exercise based on the concept just now we saw: verb, kinds of verbs, primary auxiliaries, main verb and modal auxiliaries. Let's see here. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks with the correct verbs from the bracket. Here are 5 questions for you to solve, and we will solve it now. We am or are early for the meeting. Now, which verb is correct here? We are early for the meeting. When it comes we pronoun is used for many people. Therefore, we will use are. Question number 2. The coat was or were sterned. The coat was sterned. You is or are the greatest. You are the greatest. You is always denoted as the second person, so we will write here are, not is. There were 3 new students in the class. There was is past tense singular and were is plural. Therefore, this verb will be used for plural nouns. Why? Because there are 3 new students. Therefore, we will use the helping verb here, were. My friend has or have invited me for tea. My friend has or have invited me for tea. Let's see here. Number 5, my friend has or have invited me for tea. So the correct answer will be has invited me for tea. Now this was question number 1. Let's solve question number 2. You will all copy this in your notebook. Exercise number 9.1, question number 2. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate auxiliaries. Auxiliaries means helping verbs. Here are some example of helping verbs for you. Please do read this before solving the exercise. Be, do, have, am, is, are, was, were, will, shall, do, does, did, have, has, had, will, would, shall, should, must, can, may, might, dare to, ought to, etc. Now let's start from question number 1. We dash help the poor. So what type of auxiliaries will come here? Which one will come here? We dash help the poor. We will help the poor or we must help the poor? Yes, we must help the poor. You dash borrow my book for a day. Now what type of sentence is this? This is a sentence of giving permission. So we will use you may borrow my book for a day. You dash not travel during the night. This is a negative sentence, strong negative sentence. So what will come? It is talking about traveling. So do we traveling right now? No. We will travel later. So you will not travel alone during the night. Sentence number 4. I dash give up until I attain enlightenment. When the word give up comes, what is the first thing comes to your mind? That I will not give up until I attain enlightenment. Sentence number 5. I dash say you never spoke. I must say you never spoke. Or here there may be some other helping word also which can come, that is I can say you never spoke. Sixth one day you will help win glory for our school. Yes, one day I hope you will all help win glory for our school. Now next, the last and the ending slide is of your home assignment. Your home assignment is on page number 33, question number 3 that you have to solve in your book. Thank you.